Get the camera right, guys. What is this thing doing, bro? All right. You know, build like a, I don't know. I don't want to put the hand up there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build this kind of abstract line across this right here. Just give something to frame into, and then I'll build that hand that comes up and over that eye. It's kind of hiding it. Hope everybody's having a great day. Probably on live for about an hour or so. Put a little bit of work into this, try to get it done. Probably get 2 more sessions out of it. And then I'll have it sit off to the side to make a cast of it. So I add like a line right here. That's what the sonogram actually has on it. But not just that, it'll kind of make it look a little bit abstract, a little bit. Do something interesting. So I'm just collecting some clay right now so I can build a little bit of a berm right there that I can kind of sculpt out. So just collecting a bit of clay. It's gonna be quite a bit of clay. for any reason I don't like this after the fact, I can just remove it. It's no big deal.
You know, Doug, ever since switching to Workday, you've been a real rock star.
Rock star? What do you know about rock stars?
Billy Idol?
I mean, where's the skin-tight leather?
The shoes are leather.
Where's the unnecessary zippers? That thing.
Billy, rock star is just how Doug feels when he uses Workday. Thanks, Rory.
I'll show you rock star.
Be a finance and HR rockstar. Workday for a changing world.
Billy Idol just stole your dog cut.
Thank you, man. Yeah, give it. It's got to cool off a little bit before we stick that tile. I'm gonna texture it. See what my sector knife is. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. I'm also streaming on YouTube, which is kind of new. I usually don't stream on YouTube, but I'm trying to save some of the content that I'm creating here recently. So if I'm gonna go live, why not go live over there where I can turn it into a video for people to watch, I guess, right? So that's something new. I'll build that up just a tad more. Let's see here. I think there barely needs to be a line right here. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's a 3D ultrasound. Our new bundle of energy that's on the way. We've never done a 3D ultrasound before. I was like, I can sculpt that. So I decided to kind of challenge myself and see if I can sculpt it. Maybe turn it into a piece of art or something for the wall or something. Just something kind of different, you know? Alright, let me detail this a little bit, then I'm going to try to work on the arm a little bit. Kind of want to round that over on the bottom a little bit just to make it look a little bit more visually pleasing, you know? So it's not some jagged line right there. Later tonight, I gotta start some tarantula legs out of Monsterclay, so I'm excited about that. Finally get to start on the legs of the spider, which is gonna be pretty cool. I'll probably do that off live though, so I can really focus. We'll see how things go. Of course, all that can be found on the YouTube. Well, will be able to be found when I finish it. Okay, I'm gonna vary this up a little bit here. Let's give it some texture. There we go, I like that texture. Starting to look pretty good right there. Hey, what's going on? Hey, you said you're working on the skull stand? I'm working on that skull stand. Oh, the one I mentioned. Ooh, legit. All right. You're trying to like just the vertical ones too? Are you also thinking about like designing some that can like lay like at an angle, like at an angle, so that you could work on like 3D sculpts on the cup? Because if you're, man, I'm telling you, if you're down, that'd be awesome. I'll have to put some money aside to order some. From you. Legit. That'd be awesome. Eventually, I'd like to get some of my logo and all that stuff on there, but I really don't have a true logo or nothing right now, but that's just later on down the road. I just think I need something to hold 3D tumblers when I'm sculpting. Because I've always used the pool noodles, you know? I just need something that's a little bit more like video, live stream appealing. You get what I'm saying? Something that looks a little bit more professional. Like this whole background setup that I got going on here, it looks a little bit better. It's like every time I go live, I want to improve. That's cool. Yeah, we'll be talking about that soon. Hope y'all had a good Easter. I'm just giving this a little bit of texture before I start working on that upper arm right there. I think the arm is really going to kind of bring it together. Oh yeah, we had a good Easter. It rained. It poured rain here. So like and then the morning of Easter, yesterday morning, we were barely able to get outside, but it was so watery, so wet, standing in water everywhere. I was like, I don't care. I'm still going to chuck them I'm gonna chuck those Easter eggs out into the yard and let the kids just get dirty with their rain boots, going out there looking for them and stuff. They had fun. Had a good old time. I'm gonna give this just varying textures overall. Just kind of just mix it up a little bit down here. At this point, I'm almost kind of also just kind of like just sculpting what I would like to imagine, you know, apart from what's on the ultrasound. So just try to mix it up a little bit. Ellie, you still in here? I saw y'all were live last night. Sometimes late at night I can't pop in like and say hey sometimes just because I'm with the kids and the family, but I saw y'all are piling in there. Y'all got a bunch of crafters in there, making all sorts of stuff. If any of y'all don't follow her, make sure you go do so. Amazing artist. 3D tumblers, sculptures, stuff like that. 3D printing now. Yeah. I'm glad you're finding a large group of crafters that really kind of you kind of bond with, you know. That's the good thing about TikTok. Facebook and Instagram just doesn't have that. I'm not saying you can't create that. I'm just saying it's super easy on TikTok, you know. Super easy. All right. What do you think about that? That's pretty good. I might nitpick over it a little bit over time, but are you in Phoenix still cool? Oh, okay. See, I was wondering about that, girl. I was wondering about that. I mean, I never asked you about it because I just don't. Sometimes I don't want to bring it up in like somebody else's live, but I thought something had happened like that. Because I ain't seen you live with her in a long time, and I was like, well, something's got to be going on. Because y'all used to go live. There's a few people like that though that used to go live together, and now they don't go live at all together. Makes you wonder. Well, if it makes you feel better, there's only one person that's ever blocked me on TikTok, and I don't know why. I think they were looking for like a troll or something, and I got blocked, and I've never, you know. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me add a little bit of clay right there. Looks good. Not too ripply, just ripply enough. Like I don't want it to look super like bumpy and nasty. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, for sure. I didn't know all that was going. I didn't know it was that extreme. I don't understand. I've never had any beef with her. I've always got along with Phoenix pretty well. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, stay around people that you like and be positive, have a positive mindset, you know? That's the way to be about it. All right, let's get an arm going here, y'all. I think I'm gonna make the arm slightly kind of like up and over the eye. So it's gonna be quite a bit of clay projected up to begin with. And there's like fingers kind of going over the eye right here. And I guess that would be, all right, so if it's facing us, that would be the left hand, right? Hold on, I gotta think about this for a second. So no rhyme or reason why. No rhyme or reason. What's up, kiddo? No, it's drying. He broke it, so I fixed it with some E6000, so it's drying. Okay. What do you think about Potato Baby?
Did you guys her hand?
I'm gonna start working on it now. What do you think?
Yeah, better.
Those look like fingers, don't they?
Yeah. She have her fist.
Is it her fist, or is it just her fingers?
It's her fist. Her fingers are curled up, so it's her fist. Her fist is maybe she's sucking on the thumb.
I don't think that. I don't think that. But her fingers are definitely going up and on over her eye, and I think so. Like if you're the baby, and you're trying to hide. And you got your hands, like the fingers, look, the fingers are curled in, like this. So it's your fist?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say, hold on, don't do a complete fist. So let's just say that maybe it's like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. That looks right. Good job, kiddo. Thank you. Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you for helping me figure that out.
Smart.
You are a very smart girl.
Yeah, I learned.
You learn.
That's
That's a great. You learn. That's awesome.
Daddy, you have work tomorrow.
I do have to work tomorrow. Ah, the atrocity.
And I have school tomorrow.
You have school. I have to work. Yeah, it's rough. Rough life, right? Hey, if I could go back to school all over again instead of working and being an adult, I would. I wouldn't give up you kids, but you get what I'm saying.
You should turn back to a kid.
You want me to turn back into a kid? I'm kind of a kid now, right?
Yeah, but you have to go work. You hate work. You don't like work.
All sleeping. My son is napping. Hunter's napping, right? Right.
Good.
He's napping really good.
I think he's very nappy.
He's what?
I think he's dreaming about Easter Bunny catching him or catching the Easter Bunny to eat him.
Maybe. You think that's what he's doing?
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, Easter was just yesterday. Yeah, we gotta finish painting those bunnies.
Yeah, I have to do those yellow screen.
So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna actually create the fingers first. I think. This is actually gonna probably be a little bit tougher than I think it's gonna be. Just because I gotta have them look right. So I made the eye, even though the eye is not proportioned on the ultrasound. So like this is all darkened out right here. So this is visible here, but this is all darkened out. So all of this I just made from scratch. And the fingers are kind of coming up and over the edge of the face from behind the rim of the hand. So like kind of like that. Kind of like that. Oh, it's hard to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay out a little bit of clay this way. Anybody see the new Mario movie? I heard it was really good. I heard Jack Black did an amazing job singing one of the songs. I kind of want to take the kids to go see it. My wife has been talking about it. We don't see a whole lot of movies nowadays just because of how crazy the world is, but oh, it was good. I gotta see it now. Yeah, we gotta go see it. They say everybody in the movie did it excellent, and there were so many Easter eggs in it that it just really was cool. Seth Rogen was Donkey Kong. I can't remember the girl's name that plays Princess Peach. They say that she's a chess champion or something. So if the hand looks a little bit abstract and incomplete, I'm kind of cool with that. I just don't want the fingers to look totally out of whack. I just don't know. I think I need to shrink those just a tad bit more. Try to make sure it's going at the right angle. So that finger right there won't be visible when I get done. Not very much. It's gonna be smushed down a little bit because the main heel of her hand kind of comes up over like that. And I guess it would roll over to the inside. And then because of the fluid, it looks like the fingers are melted into the hand there. So. Dang, now you got me even wanting to see it even more. I've been seeing tons of trailers and stuff coming across my For You page here on TikTok. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put that upper finger in, but it's technically melded into the forehead because of the way the ultrasound is. Let me get my X-Acto knife and we're going to cut that off. We're just gonna mushy that in. It'll probably add on top of it in a minute. I think that's, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I just gotta remember that eye is pretty much hidden away. There we go. I think that's right. Mom, you see that? You see that? My son always says, look, look, look. So there's a place in North Carolina. It's called McKay's. And it's a place where you can, it's like one of those like thrift shop, but it's like they buy and resell books. Anyways, it's a huge business and they do great. But they have like antique toys, pop figurines, resold TVs and electronics, games, DVDs, comic books, Pokemon cards. So you can go in there and look through, like, you can sit down and look through Pokemon cards for like hours and pick out like a bag of them for like $7, you know, however many you can fit into a bag. And it was really cool because we were in there the other day, and there's a really large one in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We were there, so I was in there, and I was looking through comic books, and I was going to do some artwork and some sculptures for some comic books. And I was like, well, because I don't collect comic books, but I'm like, oh, I'll do some art for some of the comic books, and I'll resell it, right? So like I'll sculpt a big mural sculpture and then put the comic book in like a glass case on a board and make it into art. So like I'll sculpt like the maybe like just something that came off the cover or something similar, and I'll resell them. And my son kept saying, "Look, Dad, look, look, look," and that's his thing. He says, "Look, look, Dad, look, look." So like the store is in a kind of like an old supermarket, you know, that's been renovated and they've taken it over, you know. And so like my wife is on the plumb other side of the store, and she says, "I can hear you all the way across the store. Look, Dad, look, 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 Dad, look." And I was like, "That's awesome." And I was like, "Well, I don't know where he gets his inside voice from." Nah, not. We all tend to be quite loud. It's pretty funny. All right, so this has to go up and then over those fingers, and then I'll kind of cut it away if I need to. This finger's got to come down just a bit, just a bit, just a bit, just a bit. I know that looks kind of really, really wonky. Yeah, you talking the comic book idea? I'll show you a few if you want. Let me see. Oh. So I got Killer Croc, Superman, Batman, Scarecrow, Spawn. I think I'm gonna sculpt that as a mask. So I got Spawn, Hulk, Planet Flat, the Immortal Hulk Flatline. I got Jungle Book. It's like an anaconda I'm gonna sculpt. Walking Dead. I think I'm just gonna sculpt this whole arm. Juggernaut, X-Men. I think I'm gonna sculpt his Cyclops eyes, this as a mask, and turn it into a casted item so people can wear them. Bane. I thought Pigman would be kind of cool. Flash. I'm gonna sculpt that helmet in a realistic size and hang it on like an antique hook on the wall. Swamp Thing, and then back to Killer Croc. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Not just that though, it also challenged me, like artistically challenged me. So I'm kind of excited. It's gonna be good times. Question is, when am I gonna get time to do all this? Oh yeah, they're really nice. I've never bought any comic books from there, but they had such a large collection, and I don't look for it to read through. I mean, I might read a few of them, but I'm that guy who's always looking for artistic things to do. So like, I look at comic books and I'm like, well, holy crap, I could sculpt that battle scene, or I could sculpt that face or that mask. Because right, that's what I'm trying to get into right now is mask making. I'm gonna get into masks. Fun stuff. Super excited. When will I get to those? I do not know. That is a good question to ask myself because I'm already so busy. Between work full time and then the kiddos. It's tough. It's tough to make time sometimes. But we may do. It's all good. Get in here on our days off sometimes and go live. I think that I'll have to thin this out. So let's cut those back fingers off. So I'll cut those away. I want to move because I don't have anything to weld it down yet. All right. Got those, one of those back fingers off. All right. There's the other one. All right. I'm just going to take a bunch of material. Actually, let's blend it first with those fingers so I can kind of get an idea of what it could look like. And it's imperative that that finger there is lifted up away from the eye because there's supposed to be a lot of shadow there. So it's imperative that that's up. This one right here is supposed to be blended down. And then this one is supposed to be blended down. So we'll push some of the material down into there. But I'm not going to blend it quite yet. Because this top part right here is not visible, so I don't know how I want that to be attached quite yet. Try to create a lot of shadow there. I think I'm going to add some material right here to block that in. Hope y'all like my music. It is copyright-free music off of YouTube. Push that down and blend that, even though I'll probably put my own recesses in there in a minute. It's too big. Right here. That finger's too big. Let me think. Hell, if you didn't know this was an ultrasound, you would think it's just a legit sculpture. You know what I mean? Like not a baby. Gotta be careful because that's right there. We want to separate. Yeah. Oh shit, dropping everything. Oh, well. You gotta bring that nose line down a little bit right here. It's getting there. I need to soften the face a little bit. Because I'm trying to go between that perfect level of abstract, but also kind of mirroring what's in the ultrasound, you know? Yeah, go for it. Suggest your way. How dare you ask before suggesting anything? Top lip. What about? I know, that top lip's tough. Needs to come out more? Okay. Okay. I see that. You're right. You're right. Okay. Alright. I agree with you. Alright, so for those on YouTube, she's saying that the top lip needs to come out a little bit. It just needs to be more filled out right here. Is that what you mean, Ellie? Like, it needs to come out a little bit. It needs to be more filled out. Yeah, that's what's in there. The bridge of the nose needs to go down a little bit. But see, there's also liquid over the nose in the ultrasound. So I have this line right here. And eventually I was going to bring down this nose ridge as I get these fingers locked in. Over bottom. Yes, over bottom. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right 100%. My wife says it looks creepy. I call it the potato baby. My wife says it's the creepy thing that I'm making in the studio. She does, and it's completely okay. It is a creepy thing, kind of. Oh yeah, well it's Monsterclay, so I could leave this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and it'll still be where it is. Yeah, I'll bring that out a little bit. especially right here, like right here is where it needs to start coming out, like right there. Like this smoothness right here into the side of the jaw, I think looks pretty good. Because I did bring the overall the face forward a little bit, just because I wanted to get more of a side view of the face a little bit. So I'm kind of imagining this, but this needs to come out some right here. So you're right. Oh yeah. Well, the final details are always a lot faster than the overall just, you know, blocking in. You know how it is. You're a sculptor, you know. Takes more time just to get it blocked in, just the right shape, than actually do details, you know. For sure, for sure. As I said, guys, if you don't follow her, you need to. Get to it.